but in his eyes, she saw a fascinating soul.
She tolerates me!
The next morning, a flustered comic book guy knocked on the Simpsons' door. He couldn't understand how someone as lazy and fat as Homer managed to marry Marge.
I will help you, as long as our bellies never touch again like they are right now.
This compliment happened to be overheard by Marge, so she decided to help him come up with a plan. To make the first date less awkward, Homer and Marge joined them.
In my country, it is a tradition to bring a much older couple on a first date.
The group quickly arrived at a themed restaurant. The walls were covered with culturally pretentious junk.
Not garbage, Americana.
Here's some more Americana that bubbled up in the swamp.
Comic book guy wanted to explode, but kept suppressing his anger. Kumiko noticed and comforted him. In Japan, when people encounter situations like this, they usually just endure it. But she hoped comic book guy would bravely speak his true feelings. Encouraged, he stood up and voiced his complaints. Then the two ran out of the restaurant hand in hand, completely falling in love. Kumiko even documented their romance in manga form. The two finally tied the knot and began their basement cohabitation life. To congratulate comic book guy on finding love, Marge sent Homer to deliver a housewarming gift. But at the comic shop entrance, he ran into Kumiko's father. He asked Homer about his daughter's situation. Homer, being honest as always, explained that comic book guy was a man-child. The two were now living in a dark, damp room. The man instantly flew into a rage.
I didn't tell you about the basement.
It was an obvious guess!
Comic book guy was heartbroken. He had just tasted the sweetness of love, only to have Homer ruin everything. Marge was furious. So Homer, the middleman, had no choice but to find Mr. Nakamura again to explain. Fortunately, both being parents, they hit it off quite well. The more they drank, the happier they got, until Nakamura brought out an aged snake rice wine. Blowing away years of dust, they saw a complete golden snake soaking inside.
Oh, that's disgusting. Wine made of rice?
One cup down, and they were transported to another world. In a haze, modern buildings transformed into ancient pavilions. Translucent ghosts wandered everywhere. Cars with legs grinned with wide smiles. Even the cooking smoke morphed into the shapes of ingredients. There was No Face and a delivery witch, and even a moving castle.
What's going on here?
We'll explain it. The rice wine has penetrated to the essence of your souls. Yeah, listen to my tale.
Just then, Kumiko transformed into a golden bird, singing of her love for comic book guy. Suddenly, No Face grabbed her and lifted his mask. It was Nakamura himself.
Ooh, the funk it.
At that moment, the two drunken men were awakened by the rain. The next morning, comic book guy came to plead his case. To be worthy of Kumiko, he was willing to give up his beloved comic career and take a stable job at the soda factory. But last night's magical experience had given Nakamura a change of heart. He said that who comic book guy truly was is exactly why his daughter loved him. Comic book guy finally earned Nakamura's approval. In the end, Stan Lee officiated their wedding.
Ghost wife, are you happy?